Hiya! Welcome back to another round of Pilates. Right, we will get warmed up first. We haven't touched over our standing posture properly in quite a while, so we'll start off there first. Get your mat out, kick your shoes off, find a space wherever you are, and let's get started. Let's bring our awareness into our feet first, our main point of contact with the ground. So we're going to line them up so that the second toe is directly underneath your hip bones, so just about hip width apart. Take a moment to focus in on the weight distribution of your feet. So think of those 5 toes, your heel, the lift up of the arch, away from the floor, the mat, the rug, wherever you are. Your weight spread quite evenly between your 5 toes and your heels as well. Think of your knees. Don't want them locked out and not bent either. They're just nice and soft, unlocked from that fully straightened out position. Let's pop our hands on our hips and have a play about with our pelvis movement. So we're going to anteriorly tilt the pelvis forward and pull the pelvis back. I'll have a wee look from the side. Tipping the pelvis forward and tipping back. Arching the back to tip the pelvis forward, squeezing the bum and the tummy muscles to pull the pelvis back. Find your neutral in between those 2 points. And keep that, so we think of the 3 stacked up shelves, keep that bottom shelf nice and steady by drawing in your lower tummy muscles as if you're trying to get into a tighter pair of jeans, about 30% of your effort. Thinking of the ribs next, letting the ribs go nice and heavy. We'll practice a couple of rib flares. First, we're going to lift the ribs up and away by arching the upper part of the back and letting the ribs go heavy by tightening the tummy muscles to connect the ribs to the pelvis. Keeping it stacked up on top. Again, only about 30% of your effort though. Thinking of our shoulders and our neck posture next. Your shoulder blades are set down and back on your cage as opposed to them being rounded forward or set up towards your ears. We're setting them back and down. And when you do that, you are going to feel your ribs wanting to flare up a little bit when you pull the shoulders back. So make sure you're thinking of all your other postural cues as well and keeping them where they're at, where I just taught you to keep them, keeping the ribs down, shoulder blades pulled back and down, and the neck is up nice and tall. You're almost imagining like I've tied a string coming out of the top of your head and I'm pulling the string up to make you nice and tall, lengthening the back of the neck. Let's get our shoulders warmed up first. Inhale, lifting the arms right the way up overhead. Stretch tall. When you're up there, spread the fingers apart, but keep your shoulders drawn down and not sucked all the way up towards your ears. Keep the ribs down as well. Spread those fingers and stretch tall. Inhale. Exhale. Draw the arms down by the side and we go again. Inhale. Stand tall but draw the shoulders down. Spread the fingers and grow tall. The weight still spread evenly around your feet. Inhale. Exhale to lower. And again. Reaching tall. Inhale when you're up there. Exhale. Just going to hover the hands just so that they're in line with the shoulders. Inhale. On your exhale, going to rotate the hands. Left hand comes behind the head. Right arm is going all the way up behind your body until the 2 come quite close. If you can grab, that's great. But try to keep your arms floated away from your body. Try to get a little bit of strength into these shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Windmill round. Inhale at the midway. Exhale, swap over. This time right hand coming behind the head, left hand going behind the body. Inhale, exhale to windmill. Inhale here. Exhale, squeeze the hands together. Keep those shoulders back and ribs down. Inhale, exhale, right the way around. A few more to go. Inhale and exhale to squeeze together. Keep the chin back. Inhale, exhale to swap. Few more, keep it going. Inhale, your exhale, keep those ribs down. Inhale, exhale, back center, last one. Inhale, squeeze the arms together. Inhale and exhale, back around center. Arms come in at your side, bend your elbows at about 90 degrees and your palms should be facing me. Bring your legs slightly wider than hip width apart and have them turned out at that 10 to 2 position on the clock. From here, we're going to inhale On the exhale, we're going to squat down, and the arms are going to turn out so that the elbows are straight and your palms are facing the ground. Stand up to pull back in. Inhale. Exhale. Show me how far down you can squat. Inhale. Keeping the body up straight. Good. Shoulder blades pulled back. Tummy muscles pulled up and away from the floor as we go down. Sitting deep down into the squat to open up these hips. Keeping the shoulders pulled back. Getting those warmed up as well. Inhale. And exhale. Really fill your lungs up with air. And go as slow or as fast as you need to go so that the movement matches your breathing. A few more, and then we're going to come down for a little pulse into the squat. Last one. This time when we squat down, stay down here with me. Keep the arms out wide and let's pulse. Pulse for 10. 8. Keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back in for singles. Elbows tucked in. Show me how far down you can go. Really test yourself here. That's it. Get lower. I'm going to give it a go. Oh, getting down nice and low. Opening up the ankles, the knees, and the hips. But just keep within your limits. So we're going to go down and squat. Inhale. Pop the left hand on the thigh. Exhale to side bend. Inhale. Exhale. Center. Inhale. Exhale down onto the right side. Really stretch up with that left hand. Inhale. Exhale. Back center. Inhale. Exhale. Down on the left. Really reach over here. Inhale. Exhale. Back center. Inhale. And exhale. Get that deep side bend. Back center. Inhale. Exhale. Stand tall. Beautiful. Bring your feet back into hip width apart. We're going to grow tall by going up onto the tippy toes and drawing back down. Up and down. We're going to get the arms going here too, soon too. Just get your balance with your tippy toes. Going right the way up. As tall as you can onto the tiptoes. Gently lowering that back down. Make sure your knees aren't totally locked out. They're nice and soft. And soon we're going to add in the arms. I'm going to go in for a little bit more of a chest stretch with the arms, as opposed to being straight up and down with the arms. We're going to come out in a Y position. Out wide. So when you go up on your tiptoes, arms come up tall, stretch back of the shoulders, lower and back down. Inhale. Exhale. Keep it going. This is a nice one. Just for stretching off and testing the small muscles of the feet. I would definitely recommend, I was doing some Pilates yesterday actually, just in my normal socks. And I find they're quite slippy, so you'll see I always wear these grippy socks. I'll show them to you at the end, but I definitely would recommend getting some grippy toe socks, because you can just really train your foot mobility and balance that a wee bit better, and it grips the mat better too. Inhale. Exhale and down. Bringing the feet slightly wider than hip width apart again. Bringing the arms, hands are in line with the shoulders. We're going to make circles. So go for about beach ball size first. Keeping the shoulder blades squeezed back. Elbows nice and straight, change direction. Go for ovals this time. And we're going to lunge side to side with our legs. So you're bending onto the left knee here, the right knee straight. You come up and over. Change direction with the arms. This time we're going for tennis ball size, so smaller. So the pulsing of the arm is going to be a little bit faster the smaller you go, and you're still lunging from side to side with the hips. Inhale, exhale, make your stance a little bit wider, bringing the legs out. We're going to change the direction of our circles, make them huge this time, thinking of like the wheel of a tractor. And again, we're going to go in for our side lunges. So come down onto your left hand side. Inhale. Exhale, change direction and change leg. Get right down into the lunge there. Inhale. Exhale, change direction with your arms and change the leg. Squeeze back of the shoulder bits. Inhale. Exhale, changing legs, changing direction. Make your circles about tennis ball size again, nice and slow. Pulse into that right leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change direction with the arms and the legs. Pulse into the left leg now for 5, 4, arms are burning, 3, 2, 1, come center, arms come down heavy, let your arms go heavy in front of you, soften through the knees, roll yourself down, your gaze is coming in between your knees and come down so that your hands rest nicely on your mat. Pull your head in between your shoulders, inhale and exhale, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Okay, from here, so you guys are in this position, bring your feet together so that they're just about hip width apart. So you're still bent forward, just bringing your feet so that they're directly underneath your hip joint. So now that you're in downward facing dog position, like this, pushing yourself back onto your heels, your head is in between your shoulders, and we shall pump the feet up and down, lifting the heels one at a time up and off the mat, pedaling the knees to stretch the calves off, and stop. Beautiful. I'm going to take the weight down through your left leg. I'm going to get you to straighten your right leg out behind you, knee straight and toe pointed, and we're just going to hover that leg up behind us. But try not to let your trunk tilt too much. You're going to go for 5 of these. Just lifting up as high as you can before you feel like don't want your pelvis tilting around so that you're kind of twisting like this. You're still keeping those headlights of your hip bones shining down onto the mat. We'll go for 3 more on this right hand side. 3, keeping the knee straight. 2, just seeing how high you can lift that right leg up behind you. And 1, lower back down. Pedaling up the legs again, lifting the heels up and down, really good. Now you're taking your weight down through your right leg, inhale, and on your exhale we're going to straighten that left leg out, toe pointed, and we're going to lift that leg up behind us. Up and down, keeping those hip bones shining down onto the mat. 5 more to go, 4, 3, good, 2, and 1. Back into downward facing dog. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Soften through the knees. And bring your forehead down in between your shoulders. You're looking in between your knees. Feel that maximal stretch down your back body. Let's be here for a wee 5 seconds. Breathing deep in through the nose. And out through the mouth. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. Going to go in for our spinal roll up here. Inhale. Now on your exhale, ground down through your feet. Soften your knees. Squeeze your bum. Let's start to stack ourselves back up one bit at a time. The lower back stacking first. Then it's the mid back, the shoulders. The last thing to come back up is the crown of your head. Inhale when you're up here. Exhale, crown of the head tilts forward. You're imagining like you have a wee lemon sitting in underneath your chin here. You don't want to squish it. So your gaze is coming down in between your knees now. Arms are heavy out in front of you. We're dropping the spine down like a string of beads, one bead at a time. Till you're all the way down, wherever it is that you are, you just stop where you feel that maximal stretch down your back body and you just be down there, breathing deep for 5 seconds. Inhale. And exhale. Filling up the backs of those ribs, breathe deep, inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale again. And exhale. From here, soften through the knees. Walk your hands forward. till we're in that downward facing dog position again. From here, I want you to pick your right hand up, reach down and underneath to try to touch your left leg. Inhale, exhale, hand comes back center. Inhale, on this exhale, left hand comes to touch right hand, right leg. Inhale, exhale and back. Inhale, this time we're going to the right hand, reaching through for the left leg. Inhale, exhale, back center. Inhale, and on your exhale, left hand to right leg. Breathing deep. Inhale, exhale, back center. Gonna go in for some press ups next. So you can take yourself through so that you're in full plank position, like so, to go in for your press ups. We're just gonna do 5. Or you can be down in the easier position where you're down on your knees and pulling your heels up behind you, whatever's easiest. Just want your arms, your hands, about shoulder width apart. Get nice and steady in your plank, first of all, be that you're in plank level 1 or plank level 2. Inhale, and on your exhale, let's go in for 5, 4, nice and slow, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, exhale, push through to your downward dog. Really try to get those heels back onto the mat. I'm really stretching my calves off today. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale, come back through for your plank again. And 5 more press ups. Whatever it is, type of plank that you're going for, off we go. 5, 4, nice and slow. Keeping the tummy tucked up. 2, 1, inhale, exhale, push through the downward dog again. Breathing deep, inhale, and exhale, last big inhale. And your exhale, bend at the knees, and come down into sitting for me. Let's do some thoracic rotation. So you can sit with your knees out nice and straight, so that your shoulders are stacked up beautifully on top of your hips. And we're just going in for our little rotations here. But if it's too uncomfortable to sit with your knees straight, you can have your knees bent up, of course. Alright, knees straight, toes pointed, shoulder blades tucked back and down, a smile on your face. You can pop your hands just one on top of the other, just like so, but keep your shoulder blades drawn back and down. Inhale. On your exhale, let's rotate the body to look over that left shoulder. Show me how far around you can rotate before the legs go anywhere. Don't want your legs lifting. Inhale when you're there. Exhale, back center, set the shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale to rotate, round to the right. As far around as you can go. Inhale when you're there. Exhale, back center. Arms out wide this time. Set the shoulder blades back and down, knees straight, toes pointed. Inhale. Exhale, let's rotate to the left. All the way around as far as you can. When you get there, inhale. Exhale, come around center. It's not a big movement. Inhale. Exhale, let's go to the right. All the way around. Open up that spine. Inhale. Exhale, back center. Hands come behind the head. Don't let the head become pulled forward. Set the shoulder blades back and down. It's just a light interlace of the fingers. Don't pull too much in the neck. Inhale. Exhale. Turn to the left all the way around. Inhale. Exhale. Back center. Fixed posture. Inhale. Exhale. Round to the right. As far as you can go. Inhale. Exhale. Back center. Hands come down by the side. Absolutely marvellous. Come onto your backs for me. And let's do our bridging series next. So what's on the menu for the bridge today? We're going to do some stepping. Walking the feet in and out while we're up in the bridge. So we'll do repetitions of that and see how we get on. Okay, get yourself into your Pilates rest position first so you don't need your head cushion. Shoulder blades are fitted back into the mat, decreasing that space between the ribs and the pelvis, so you're tightening your upper abdominal muscles, trying to get most of your back pressed into the mat beneath you. Tighten up your pelvic floors if you want to stop yourself from going to the toilet. Bring your attention to those headlights that shine up out of your hip bones. First thing we're going to do to get into the bridge is we're going to squeeze the bum to tilt those headlights up towards our face. So that roll posterior pelvic tilt of the pelvis. Inhale. On your exhale, ground down through your feet. Roll those headlights towards you. Push yourself up into a nice strong bridge. Have a wee look at me. So what we're going to be doing is stepping in and out. So I'm going to step out with the right leg. Step out with the left leg. Staying in the bridge the whole time. Stepping back to centre. Stepping back to centre. Fixing the bridge. So you're always making sure, I don't tend to do my moves at speed because I want you guys to do things with control so that you're not losing these postural cues. Otherwise, the whole thing is lost on you. You know, it's about keeping your posture in a good alignment while you're doing these, not doing them at ultimate speed. Alright, so fix your bridge, inhale. Exhale, step with the right, step forward with the left. Fix the bridge, inhale when you're out there. Exhale, step back with the right, step back with the left. Fix the bridge, inhale. Step forward with the left, step forward with the right. Fix your bridge, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Really going to feel this in the hamstrings today. Inhale, step back with the right, step back with the left. Fix your bridge. I'm just going to shout out random left, right, left, right. You guys just keep up and copy, alright? Inhale. This time step forward with the right, step forward with the left. Inhale, step back with the left, step back with the right. Fix your bridge. Squeeze your bum, squeeze your tummy. Get up nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale, step forward with the right, step forward with the left. Step back with the right, step back with the left. Fix the bridge. Step forward with the right, step forward with the left. Fix your bridge, and let's stay out here for 10, 9, 8, really good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step back with the left, step back with the right. Fix your bridge, big squeeze of the bum. Inhale, and your exhale. Gently lowering down one bit at a time till you're right the way back on the mat. Absolutely excellent. We're also going to add in the hands this time as well. So get your breath back. Inhale. And on your exhale, let's push down through the feet. Roll that pelvis towards you and get up into a nice strong bridge position. So this time I'm going to inhale. On your exhale, step forward with the right. Step forward with the left. Fix your bridge when you're out there. Inhale. On your exhale, float those hands all the way up overhead. Inhale. Exhale to float them back. Inhale, fix your bridge. Exhale, step back with the left. Step back with the right. Fix your bridge. Inhale. Exhale, lift the hands all the way up overhead. Inhale. Exhale, bringing them back down. Inhale. Exhale, step forward with the left. Step forward with the right. Fix your bridge. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, bring the hands back. Inhale. Exhale, step back with the right. Step back with the left. Fix your bridge. Inhale. And your exhale. Gently lowering back down, dropping the spine down one beat at a time until you're all the way back down. Beautiful. Straighten your left leg out. Bend your right knee. Pull it up towards your chest for me. Now make sure that left leg is staying nice and pressed into the mat. Pull your toes up. Pump them up and down and up and down. Take your left hand onto the outside of your right knee and pull your right knee over onto the left hand side so it comes onto the floor. And I want your right shoulder pressed back onto the mat, and turn your head so that you're looking at your right arm, your right hand. You're going to feel a lovely stretch into the spine here. Breathe deep. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. And on your exhale, come back center. Release that right knee. Straighten it out on the mat. Bend your left knee up and give it a good tug up towards you. Edge the knee closer to the chest whilst keeping that right knee straight and contacted with the mat. Let's pump the feet up and down. Lovely. Nice bit of mobility work for the feet here. Then take your right hand onto the outside of that left knee. Left hand comes down onto the mat, and we're pulling that left leg off to the right hand side of your mat, but your gaze is looking back here on your left hand. Trying to keep that left shoulder pressed down onto the mat. Trying to make contact with the floor with the left leg. Breathe deep. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. back center. Give it a last little tug up towards you. And releasing. Excellent. Okay, you might want to grab your little cushion here or a pillow. Didn't grab a pillow today. Useless carry. Right, pillow. I'm going to go in from our sideline series next. So come on to your left hand side. You're going to have your cushion underneath. So your arms underneath the cushion like so. Rightio. So we're going to have the hips bent at that 45-degree angle. So come up into 90 and find 45. Pull your tummy up and away from the mat as if I was going to scooch a wee scarf in under there. So you'll feel your shoulder making contact with the mat and your hip bone, but I want you to side pull yourself up the ways so that there is a small little gap in where your tummy button would be. Or if you can't manage that, just draw your tummy button in towards your spine. Now, what we're going to be doing for this one, we're straightening up at that top leg. So the knee straight and the toe is pointed. We're staying in line with our hip. And what we're going to try to imagine is that I am placing a beach ball just in front of where your legs are. And we're lifting the leg up and over. We're tapping it on the floor in front of us. And we're lifting it up and over that big beach ball again. Or it could be a big chest of drawers. Get creative in your mind with what it is that you're lifting over. But your leg comes right the way out behind you and it taps on the floor back here as well, alright? The entire time, I want your tummy nice and straight. So we're lifting up and over the top of a little chest of drawers. Off we go. Keeping it nice and controlled and articulated. Up and over. Like big semicircles. Up and over. Just as high as you can lift it without feeling like you're doing anything to these tummy muscles. Your fingers are just sent out in front of you here for that little bit of stability. If you're getting the odd click and creak in the hip, don't be alarmed. I'm getting it too. It's all totally normal. So you just need to mobilize and move your hip that little bit more. So this is great for that. Inhale. Exhale. Like I say, it's almost like making a big rainbow. You tap on the ground, rainbow back up and round again until it comes all the way out behind you and taps there if you can manage. You're going to get a lovely stretch down your obliques when the leg comes out behind you too. Inhale. Exhale. Real nice work for the hips here. That bottom leg's keeping you grounded. Inhale. And exhale. Last few. Keep the knee straight the whole time. Toe pointed like you're a dancer. It's all really, really pretty controlled movement. Not dumping into that silk scarf that I've scooted in underneath your tummy. Imagine like there's pressure sensors on your mat. It shouldn't be picking up on too much movement because your core should be nice and steady. Inhale. And exhale. Bringing the legs back down center. Let's do side plank on this side as well. So prop yourself up onto your elbow. Elbows just directly underneath your shoulders here. If you're doing side plank level 1, keep your knees bent. You'll be scooching your hips up to the side like so. And if you're doing side plank, full side plank with me, your legs are out straight. And we'll just be coming up into our side plank. Okay, whenever you're ready, elbow underneath the shoulder, lying back, slap on your side. Inhale. Exhale. Push down through the elbow and the arms. The elbow and the arms, the arm and the legs. Inhale. Exhale. To lower back down. 5 of these. Inhale. Exhale. Push tall, pulse for 2, and lower back down. This is number 3, and of course we're going to pulse for 3. Inhale. Exhale, just come tall in your side plank first, and pulse your hips up towards the ceiling for 3. Lower back down. Inhale. Exhale, up for number 4, and pulse for 4. 3, 2, 1. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, good big strong side plank first. And pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Lower and back down. Really, really good. Sit center for me. We'll go back in that sitting tall posture like we done for our thoracic rotations earlier. We're going to do our little leg lifts here. So again, we're going to imagine like we have something You know, I'll even set my shoe here, for instance, in between the legs. So you can get anything at all, even if you do have something near you, in fact, like your pillow, just set it in between your legs like so. So what we're going to be doing here is leg lifts. So we're going to be lifting our legs up and over. Going to spread your legs slightly wider apart than whatever it is that's in between your legs. Now, if you're really struggling, you can push down through your hands here to help the legs lift over. This is what we're going to be doing here. But if you're wanting that challenge, float your hands up over the mat. Really don't want your upper body moving anywhere. Okay, so we're going to start with this left leg first. Inhale. On your exhale, keeping your upper body steady. Bring that leg over until the two come, your two big toes touch in the middle. Inhale. Exhale. Up and over. Inhale. Exhale. Up and over. And repeating sets like so. Keep that upper body straight. Really going to be feeling this pinching in the hips, but don't let your upper body tip back. Center. How high can you lift up and over? How high is that surface in the middle? See if you can get up any higher without it tipping too much. Your shoulder blades are drawn back. Remembering your breathing. Nice long elongated breaths. Pulling in at those abdominal muscles. Keeping the neck tall and the shoulders tall. Inhale. On your exhale, run the hands down the legs. Show me how far down you can come with a straight knee. Taking a grab of wherever you are and pulling your forehead down in between your legs. Breathe deep. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Try to draw the legs together if you can so that the feet are pressed in. Scoot your elbows down onto the insides of the knees. Try to push them apart. So you can really see here my right hip's more flexible than my left. Try to push them apart. When you've got that real little deep stretch in the insides of the groins here, bring your forehead towards your feet and breathe deep. 10 seconds. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Really push the knees apart just to where it's comfortable. Inhale. And exhale. And again, in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Beautiful. Ease out of that nice and gently. Pull the knees together. And we're going to come down onto the right hand side to do our side lying series on that side. So bring your pillow. And come all the way down onto your right hand side for me. The arm is scooching underneath the pillow. Or you can be propped up on your elbow. You'll all know what way you like to do this by now. Legs are bent, not to 90 degrees, but to about 45 degrees. And we're picking up that top leg so that it's staying in line with the body. Knee straight and toe pointed. And we're going in for our huge semicircles. So we're starting with the leg out in front of us. Inhale. Exhale, nice big semicircle. Rotate to the hip. Till the leg comes all the way up behind us and it touches on the ground there if you can manage. Inhale. Make your semicircles as high as you want to, but make sure you're drawing in at the tummy button. Keeping that portion of your abdominals pulled up and away from the mat. Breathing deep. Nice big semicircles. Like I say, from a mobility point of view, you're really going to find this lovely on the hip. This will be really good for anybody that's got stiff hips. Working against gravity, working into flexion, extension, a bit of abduction. You are getting that tiny little bit of internal and external rotation as you're coming to. So super important that we're doing this kind of work on the hips, as opposed to say just running and cycling all the time, which literally only works us in the frontal plane, forward and back. Hips also rotate internally and externally, and they abduct and adduct as well. So it's a real true ball and socket joint. Keep it going. Out in front, a nice huge semicircle. Squeezing at the bum so it comes behind but not dumping into your back. Last few. Remembering your breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Getting it right the way back and exhale. Excellent. Bring the legs back together. Pop your pillow off. to the side, prop yourself up onto your elbow, elbows directly underneath the shoulders. We're coming in for our side plank pulses next. So you're either bent up with your knees or out in your straight side plank. Sorry, my mat moved there. Okay, whenever we're ready, inhale. On your exhale, pushing up into your side plank. Inhale, your exhale takes you down. Inhale, gonna pulse for 2. Exhale to push up, we're gonna pulse 2, 1, and lower back down. Inhale. Exhale for the third one, and we're pulsing up towards the ceiling with those hips for 3, 2, and 1. Lower back down. Definitely find it harder to balance on this side. Inhale. Exhale to push for our fourth, and let's pulse for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower back down. Really good. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Get tall in your side plank first, and let's pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower back down, and come on to your back for my, whoo, that was absolutely brilliant. Okay, let's do some of our abdominal work next. So we'll go in for our hip twist and some spinal roll up and roll down, and some of our leg stretches as well, which will be really, really nice. Okay, breathing deep. Let's go for some abdominal curl ups first. So want your hands interlaced behind your head like so. Fingertips are interlaced, and you're supporting the full weight of your head here. We'll start with the knees bent up first of all. We'll just go in for 10 small crunches. So you're maintaining that space in between the chin and the chest. Your eyes are looking up the way, up towards the ceiling. And we're just going to lift up that head and the shoulder blades to come in for our 10 upper abdominal crunches. Lock in your lower tummy muscles as well to give you that grounding from the pelvis. So pulling in as if you're getting into that tighter pair of jeans. Inhale. On your exhale, using the power of the hands to pick the head up, tuck the chin back, sit up and down. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Good. 7 more to go. Last 5. Sitting up as high as you can. Your breath in is what's taking you back down. Good, nearly there. And on this one, sit right the way up. Hands come down by your side. And we're going to scissors up and down into tabletop. At any one time, one foot's just tapping on the ground, the other one's up on tabletop, which is where the knee's just hovering over the hip joint. And the knee is bent at 90 degrees. Keep up tall in your abdominal prep. Scissoring those legs. Last 5. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Inhale. And on your exhale, pull both knees up towards your chest. And rest right the way down. Pull the knees to the chest. Set the shoulder blades back. Inhale. On your exhale, send the left leg out till it's straight in the mat. And the right leg out until it's straight at the mat. Arms are going to come right the way up behind us. Keep those ribs down. Inhale. On your exhale, float the hands up so that they stop at the shoulder joint. You inhale here. And on your exhale, I'm going to sit right the way up, curling. And we're going to shoot right the way through to come down and touch the toes. Right the way down, like so. Beautiful. Wish my camera was wider, guys. Sorry about this. Take a grab of wherever you are with the knees straight. Be it that at your knees, your ankles, or you're right the way down to your toes. Pull yourself closer to your body. Inhale. On your exhale, release the hands. Keep the knees straight and toes pointed. Bring your focus into your spine. You're gently lowering your spine down one bit at a time with control. Keeping your legs straight till you're right the way down. Your arms come up behind your head. Inhale when you're there. Your exhale, hands come and float. They just stop above the shoulder. The chin tucks to the chest. And we start curling ourselves up. shooting right the way through to come down, touch the toes, knees straight, take a grab of where you are, feel the stretch down the back body. Be there for 5 seconds before we let go again. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. And on this exhale, knees straight, toes pointed, release where you are, bring your arms out in front of you. You're gently starting to walk your spine down one bit at a time with control till you're right the way back on the mat. Arms come up overhead. Inhale here. Exhale. Hands come, they just stop above the shoulder. Chin tucks. Sit right the way up with control. Tuck your tummy in here and fire yourself right the way through for that back body stretch. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Lower and back. Fix this mat up again. Pull your knees up like so. So your feet are floated up off. You're in that tabletop position again. And from here, try to lower down, keeping the legs up. And then try to sit up in the same way if you can. Quite a difficult one. We'll just try to do 3 of these. Keeping the knees up. Big toes are touching. I always find to straighten my legs out to sit up. Set the shoulders back. Last time, sit right the way back and fold those knees down. Okay, we're going to go in for hip twists next. All about that hip mobility. So keep your left leg where it is. Fold your right leg up into tabletop. Inhale. On your exhale, float those hands so they're up over the shoulder joint again. Inhale. And on this exhale, all we're simply doing is dropping that right knee out towards the mat on that side. Now this isn't going to have you puffing and panting. It's just a little bit about control. So have a gaze down at your left knee. What's it doing? Is it staying steady? As you're going in for your hip fallouts, 10 of these in total. We're almost halfway there. Keeping the lower abdominals drawn in. I want you to make sure that the left side of your lower back is staying on the mat. And you're sinking your left foot into the mat to keep you grounded there. If you're making a deep footprint in sand. So it's all about keeping steady here. Steady at the tummy. Steady at the left leg. As you open out and back. When you come back center, we're going to draw circles. Imagine there's a pencil coming up out of your knee and you're drawing circles on the ceiling here. And again, you're staying stable down through that left foot. And your tummy muscles change direction to allow this hip control. Lumbo-pelvic stability. Inhale. On your exhale, lower that leg down. The arms are still staying floated up here the whole time. Inhale. Exhale. Pick that left leg up into tabletop. And we're going for our hip fallouts first. So you're going to fall that left knee out towards the ground on your left hand side. When you feel that maximal stretch in the insides of the ground, that's when you pull back. Center. Keep it going. So we're going for 10 of these in total. So it looks like this. You're falling out to the side. And back center. Keeping that right leg steady. Now you'll be able to scrutinise me and let me know if I'm keeping my right leg steady. Homework, homework, homework. Have to practice every day. Or every other day. Or weekly. Just as long as you're practicing. Keeping that right foot sunk into the mat. Nice and control. Nice control of the tummy muscles here to allow you to fall out. One more to go. Really feel this mobilizing the hip joint. But it's easy compared to most of the rest of them. Back up center. Imagine that pencil's coming up out of your knee. And you're drawing circles on the ceiling. Keeping steady through that right leg. Change direction. It's hard to keep steady. Inhale. And on your exhale, floating that back down. Beautiful. Okay. We're going to come back in for a last little bit of abdominal work. Lying down in Pilates rest position. Alrighty. Inhale. And on your exhale, we're going to come up into that abdominal prep position where the head and the shoulders are floated up off of the mat. Now from here, we're going to inhale. On the exhale, straighten out at the right leg for me. We're just going to lift up and down, just floats a couple of inches off, and then we return. Nice and easy, but you're sat up in that abdominal prep position the whole time. Inhale. Exhale, straighten out at the left leg for me. It's just floating up off the mat. Knees straight. Show me how far you can pull it up. Back and fold down. Inhale. Exhale, straighten out at the right. Up, down, and fold back. Inhale. Exhale, straighten out at the left. Lift up, down, and float back. Inhale. Exhale, straighten out at the right. Lift up, down, and float back. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, straighten out the left. Float up, down, and float back. One more on each leg. Sit up tall in your abdominal prep. Inhale. Exhale, straighten out at the right. Lift up, down, and float back. Sit up tall. Inhale. Exhale, straighten out at the left. Knees straight, toe pointed. Pull up, down, and float back. And rest back down again. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's turn over and come on to our tummies next. So we spoke quite a lot about swimming. Like I said, it's instances like this that I really wish my camera was a little bit wider. So our swimming, if any of you remember, is when the hip bones are pressed into the mat, and what we're doing is lifting one leg up at the time. So we're going to have the arms floated up in front of us as well. So they're going to be up like so. Our chin is going to be tucked up into our chest. Your eyesight's just looking down onto the mat. You really have to protect your neck here by maintaining the length of the neck at the back. So we're taking that support away and we're kicking the legs up behind us. Alright, so rest everything down to begin with. Inhale. On your exhale, squeeze your bum to get those hip bones into the front of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, float the head up off the mat, but you're still looking down onto your mat, and your arms are stretched out in front of you, also lifted up off the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Let's start to swim with those flex feet. So you're pumping left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. And you can try to get opposite hand going with opposite arm. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest everything down again. Push through the hands and the knees. Come up into all fours. Inhale. Exhale, turn your toes up. And come up into your plank level 1 position for me. So we're going to do some marching. Straighten out the legs till you're in full plank. And march back into plank level 1. 10 of these. Swimming's hard, isn't it? Like, it's one of the few things in Pilates that gets you really, really out of breath. Keep it going. Last few. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. Exhale. Set your bum right the way back down onto your heels. Inhale. Exhale to come back to all fours. Spread your knees quite wide, so a fair bit wider than your hip width apart. But bring your wee feet in to meet behind you, so want your 2 big toes touching. Just try to spread your legs, your knees as wide as you can. Lunge into your stretch as if you wanted to bring your belly button down onto the mat. Open up hips, and then keeping your knees wide, push yourself back into child's pose. Trying to bring that bum onto the heels of the feet again. Pushing right the way back. Opening up the hips. Inhale. Exhale, like I said, keep the knees wide. Trying to push yourself through till you feel that stretch in the hips. Inhale. Exhale, push your bum back onto your heels again. Inhale. Exhale, come back onto your tummy. Another wee set of swimming to do. Alright, so on your inhale and exhale, squeeze your bum to get the front of your hips pressed into the mat. Arms are out in front of you, inhale. On this exhale, float the forehead and the arms all the way up. That's it. I'll let you have a wee bit of a better look at my arms in this one. Inhale, and on your exhale, swimming at the feet. And you can also bring the arms as well. Go as slow or as fast as you like. Really tough work for the back here, so make sure you're keeping the front of your hips squeezed in. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale, switch everything off. Inhale, exhale, push up onto all fours. Last little set of the planks, on all fours, toes turned up. Inhale, on your exhale, push down through the hands and the feet so you're floating your knees up a couple of inches up off the mat. And let's start marching out into full plank and back center for 10. Good. Trying to keep your plank steady the whole time, keeping the belly pulled up and away from the mat. Your gaze should be down in between your hands. Last 5. Nearly there, really good. 2. And last 1. Out straight. Bring yourself onto your knees, but bring your knees as wide as they can go while still maintaining contact with the 2 big toes. Lunge forward, squeezing your bum, pressing through the hips. Inhale, exhale, wide child's pose. Sitting yourself right the way back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Take yourself through to your tummy again. Let's stretch off the quads. So turn your head to look off to the left. Bend your left knee, pulling it up towards your bum, and reach back with your left hand. Hopefully you can take a grab of your quad wherever you are. If you can't, you can roll onto your side and try to take a grab of your heel. You're trying to pull your heel up towards your bum, but if you can manage it on your tummy, brilliant, because I want you to have that feedback of the hip bone onto the mat, because I want you to squeeze your bum and make sure you're sinking your hip bone into the mat here whilst also pulling the heel towards the bum, getting the maximal stretch down the quadriceps muscle here. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Gently release that leg. Turn your head to look off to the right. Bend your right knee. Try to pull it as far towards your bum as you can. And then reach back with your right hand. Take a grab of it. Or if you're lying on your side, that's great too. Squeeze your bum so you're sinking the front of your hip bone down into the mat as you also pull the heel towards the bum on that side. Breathe deep. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Gently lowering that down. Inhale. Exhale, push up onto your knees. Inhale. And on your exhale, turn your toes up. Push yourself up into downward facing dog again. Inhale. Exhale. Walk your hands towards your feet till you're in full spinal roll down position. Have your gaze in between your knees. Show me how far down you can get. Inhale and exhale. Let's be here for 5 more seconds. Breathe deep and stretch off the back body. Inhale. Exhale, filling up the backs of the ribs here. Inhale and exhale, ground down through the feet. creating that arch. Soften the knees. Let's start to stack ourselves back up one bit at a time until we are right the way back up overhead again. Beautiful. And let's corkscrew with deep breathing to finish off. Whenever we're ready, get yourself in your nice standing posture. Oh, feel great after that today. Inhale to lift the arms. Exhale to bring the hands behind your head. Draw the shoulders down. Inhale. Shrug the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale. Draw the shoulders down. Inhale. Grow tall up under the tippy toes. Stretch tall. Exhale, back center. Inhale to lift the arms. Exhale. Behind the head. Inhale, shrug the shoulders. Exhale, draw the shoulders down. Inhale, grow tall. Spread the fingers, stretch tall. Exhale, back down center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale. Back center, last one. Inhale. Grows the arms. Exhale. Inhale. Shrug shoulders. Exhale. Draw shoulders down. Inhale. Grow tall. Exhale. Bring the hands down. Shake everything out. Pump the knees. Shake out the hands. Wriggle from side to side, side to side. Inhale. And exhale. Well done. Another session done. Guys, keep going with your practice. I know it can be so easy to lose focus and lose motivation from week to week. I totally get that. We're all human. You know, we can't just be seizing this time and, you know, being absolutely perfect with the practice all the time, but you definitely feel better for it. So keep going with your practice bit, that you're only doing it weekly or you are doing it 3 times a week or more. Do as much as you want. You know, now that we have the time, it's lovely to nearly do it every day or do it as often as you can. So keep persisting with it. I can't wait to see you all when this is all over again. Take care of yourselves and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.